winners talking.
What are you saying? Oh, see, I didn't even know. The way man was just bare adjustments and that.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on.
Lucky.
Yeah. Let me know. Let me know what go on.
Nah, none.
What's the matter, cousin T? What you need, bro? It's 9 o'clock, man. You don't need energy drink. Now it's time to just. What you say? Shift just start. I hear that big dog. I hear that still.
Yeah, that.
Cousin T. If you need a personal trainer, call Cousin T. Understand? He's the guy for the job. Get you right. But anyway, we're there. Douglas, what you saying to me?
Blessed, man.
All right.
Busy, man.
Can't complain.
They are.
Blessed, highly favoured. We give thanks as always.
That's it, man.
Winners Talking podcast. It's Poundstyle the Hustler, Big Dougie Doug. Special guest in the building, straight in with the introductions. Understand?
They
Top
are.
producer.
Yes.
Behind some of your biggest projects. You might not even know it's behind the projects. Artists as well. You understand? Staying active. He's in the country for a few days. We made it happen. You understand? International. Donny's always traveling.
So you're not even based here now?
I'm based everywhere.
Yeah, always on the move right now.
Yeah. Come on, man. You think, man, see when man's wearing them kind of trousers there, you know, that means man's attained a certain level of success.
Yeah, that's European
you know when a man's dripping like that?
Yeah.
A man's achieved a certain level of success, you understand? Let it be known. Ayo Beatz in the building. What are you saying to me, bro? Come on, bro.
Blessings, brother. I love
Everything
blessings.
good?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, respect, my bro. Good to have you here. What's been going on, bro?
Boy, you know, a lot's been going on. Work, making music, back out, new video out.
I see it.
You know what I mean? A few things are, you know what I mean, moving. We're just here. We're
See
here.
it, man. Glad you could come and join us here and, you know, partake in a winners podcast once again.
That's
It's only
it,
right.
man.
You've been winning for a minute, bro. You've been doing a lot of work.
Staying
The work
busy,
needs to
bro.
be. And sometimes I don't feel the producers get enough acknowledgement. Because they're behind the desk a lot of the time, you might not get the same.
Even in that, I would say, like, when you do both, I feel like it deducts your credits on both sides.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like being an artist, it's like almost like other producers don't see you as a producer.
Yeah.
Being a producer, artists aren't seeing you like for, do you know what I mean? For the artist you are, because it's like you're producing too. So it's like, imagine me sending you a tune and I'm rapping on it and I made the beat.
Yeah.
You have to choose, innit? Oh, the beat's cold. Like, it's like, what about the bars? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, the bars are cold. What about the beat? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Kanye
you're
thing.
fighting. Yeah, exactly. You've got to make your own.
You've got to work even double
your
harder.
own with
respect and that as
exactly.
well. Yeah,
Like, no one's giving me this. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally.
Yeah, no, I hear you, bro. But you've been successful with it, though, bro. You've been
By the
successful
special
with it.
grace
You're
of
doing
God,
well.
man. By the special grace of God.
Always. We give God
always busy
give
as
God
well.
the glory, you understand? Always. But now you've done well. You were in Thailand the other day.
Yeah.
What was going on over there?
So we was touring. We did like a 6-day. Well, it ended up being 7, but it was like a little tour. I was over there in October doing like just the fitness thing, like kind of just time out. I went over for 30 days.
Was you with Arishe?
No, so
you went over there?
we went at different times. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, the first time I went was October, just on a fitness thing, trying to do like these intermittent fasting, like dieting, trying different diets, like working out, trying to like get on my training properly. I did that for 30 days. While I was there, I ended up networking with a few people, a few DJs, inviting me out to a few spots and that. Yeah. And then I think it was DJ Ironic was out there like 2 weeks after I had left. And when he went out there, everyone was just asking him, yo, Ayo Beatz, where's Ayo Beatz? Like, is he going to do something? He's going to do something. So he was DJing out there. And then obviously he's come back and gone, yo, we should capitalize on this.
Yeah.
So then we came together and created our own little tour. So he was DJing, I was hosting, and then performing some of my own tunes.
Is he based in Thailand now?
No.
You just happened.
Just
both
went
there
like,
same
just
time.
connected like that.
No, I hear that.
But
He's
you
on
see,
the
like,
jet setting thing
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
come
you know
on,
what I
like,
mean?
yeah.
Was you like working before, or was it just through the fact he flew out there and you?
No, you man have had stuff.
Yeah, we've been working from inception. Of this whole idea. Yeah, me and Aaron have been working for time.
Yeah. No, I hear it. Doug, what you said about this thing changing lanes? The man them, you know, calling each other to say good night. This is the latest little bad
Yeah.
I'll be honest, man, can't entertain that.
It's a clout thing, isn't it? You know
Right, it's not even a clap, it's an idiot thing. I saw the heading, and I saw a man on the phone, and I swiped.
But
I hear that.
but low key though, there's nothing wrong with saying good night. Are we going mad? Is it because we're specifically calling someone to say good night?
Like, I'm not.
There's nothing wrong with saying. Is it?
No.
Why do we? No,
Go on,
because I feel it.
talk,
I feel
talk.
it. Like, why do I feel like if I say good night, it's strange? But I do feel that. Do you get it?
Like, I can't.
I do feel it. But
Yeah,
why though? Is that because we're used to
shit,
saying?
I ain't ringing P to say yo fam. Just before I turn
but
the
the
light
word-
out.
the
Before I
word-
turn the light out, I just want to wish you good night. B.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, but I'm saying the word good night it's not a why.
It's not a why.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
good
it's a
night,
why,
innit?
but I think-
But is it because we're used to a program like to say it to gal, innit?
Nah, but I just feel
good
like
night,
sometimes these trends are just a little bit getting carried away. Like,
Yeah.
it's borderline fucking with man's masculinity when they know that if it wasn't an issue,
Is it high?
put it this way,
go
if it
on.
wasn't an issue for man to ring a man to wish a man good night, then it wouldn't be a trend. Or something that people are
Yeah, but
pushing
it's
the boundaries
highlighting
to
it. That's
laugh
what I'm
on.
saying.
You get me?
Isn't it highlighting that? Why do we feel weird about just saying the word good night? It's not the word good night. It's not a why, isn't it?
No, it's not a why. Like, man,
Why
like,
do we feel like
But
yo
then-
good night? But
Man,
it
on my
feels
way
weird,
to ring
innit?
my boy to tell him, wish him good night.
Yeah, I think that's the.
That's the
No,
bit.
but even if you weren't going out of your way, if you was in a conversation,
Yeah,
it's
like-
just like, oh, good night.
like, in
It's still
conversation-
zesty.
Yeah, it's meant- yeah.
But why is it zesty?
It's
though?
zesty.
Like, you get it? Like,
but
why?
like, you know, like even if when you're looking off the phone and you're chatting to your boy, it's late night and you're on
It's
the
a
phone
safe thing,
and you say,
safe
safe,
thing.
yo, you man, listen, roll
Bless
safe,
up.
get home
Yeah.
safe, everyone.
Love.
Boom. But
Yeah,
let's salute.
but man can say love though.
Love.
Yeah, man can say love.
Man can say love.
Can man say love you?
Yeah, no.
Can man say love you?
No, man.
My
Man
brother,
can't.
I love you, you know, my
Now
brother.
man can tell the bro that you
Yeah,
love
yeah, I
him,
love
but
you.
not
But
to
man
end,
can't
not
say
to end the
goodnight.
phone
Is
call.
that what we're doing?
No, not
It's
to end the
the
phone
delivery
call.
of how you say it. It's the way
Bro.
you put like the man say, hey, listen, I love you, no? Yeah, nah, it's not gonna work. Man has to say, yeah. Brother, you know I love you, innit? Like roll safe, like get home safe. You know man love you, innit?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you
yeah,
get me? It's a
yeah,
different
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of delivery.
100.
You know what I'm
It's like
saying?
man have to fug it out a bit to make it.
Yeah, you have to
nah,
keep
of
it.
course you
Yeah,
got-
yeah,
but you gotta put
100%.
some bass in
But
your
there's
waist,
no
man.
way good night is fuck. Like you're not
Nah,
fucking
you
up
can't-
good
If
night.
man say it to me, man
See
on the
it, yeah.
phone, I'm gonna say, brother, put the bass back in your waist. You talking
Yeah, man can't. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad.
Run the
You
bass
just
back,
wouldn't.
bro.
You just wouldn't say it. You just be like, yo, yeah, I'm out. Yeah, all right, good night.
Yeah, soft
Good night.
tones can't work, fam. Brother, put the phone down and ring me back, bro.
It's got to be said in the right kind of way.
feel like,
But
yeah,
that's what I think. That's what's making it the thing because it's funny, innit, Carl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's turning it on its head, innit?
Yeah,
like,
it's trying to be like, yo, why?
No,
why is
man,
it
them
that?
ain't doing that.
Yeah, man.
Man, them ain't doing it. So that whoever's on that end of the phone is thinking like, what are you doing, innit? Like, like, what do you mean?
Yeah, that's not your
Yeah,
program.
yeah,
what
like,
do you
You're
mean
not
good
program.
night?
Yeah,
what
you're
do you
not.
mean good
Yeah,
night?
Yeah.
What's the matter with you?
yeah. No, I hear it though. I hear
And
it.
it don't mean that, man.
But it's interesting to think
Yeah.
like the word good night is not a why, but we say good night, we feel strange. We don't. Yeah, we feel strange, even though it's just a word. But we won't feel love.
It's all in the
I'm
delivery.
gonna say love.
It's all in the delivery.
You get it? Man will be like, yo, all right, love.
Yeah,
And
love,
We don't.
bro.
That's
Yeah,
it's not. We're not
yeah.
weird. We're not strange about that. But good night feels. You get it? Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a bit-
But even
it's
but
mad,
this
isn't
is
it?
the thing. But even if this is the thing though,
Yeah.
like the actual good night, like if man say, yeah, listen, have a good night.
Yeah.
Boom, man, chat to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
That on the back end of a conversation that we're having isn't strange. But if I just randomly ring you, to
Yeah, we
wish
don't
you
say good night to the man.
Yeah,
we
yeah, like,
say
if I
good.
just-
We say good night to our children. We
Yeah.
say good night to gal.
Yeah.
We don't say good night
Yeah,
to the man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
so if
that's
I just
what-
randomly ring you now,
what
you're just
condition?
chilling now, you're just
Yeah.
on your phone, you're just wait, right, what's that going?
Yeah, it's
Then I
not.
ring you
The
and I say,
context
yo,
is mad
man.
anyway. Because
Yeah.
why am I
bro.
phoning you to say
cool.
good
Just
night?
ring you,
Like,
just
it's
wish you
weird,
good night. You get me? You're gonna be like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Certain man will just lock
Zesty.
off. They're just
Yeah,
they're not even gonna entertain it. You get me?
Zesty. Right. I just wanted to know what the man's thoughts were. Like. We got good replies there.
Nah,
All right.
it's crazy. It's
So
crazy.
talk to me more about Ayo Beatz, man. For those that don't know, tell the people about Ayo Beatz, who you are.
Okay, so I'm a rapper, producer, do a bit of singing too, write for lots of people, produce for a lot of people, just all round musician. I've been in the game for quite a while. I feel like also like in my life, I've been able to move around London, yeah, in a way where I've been able to kind of like connect with the different, do you know what I mean? Just different people moving in different walks of life, which I feel like has helped me to communicate that through music.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I feel like
and to blend that.
yeah. Like I feel like in so many different areas I could walk around and people would say, "Oh, he's from here." And I'm not from there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that even with the sound, it's the same thing. Like I tapped into like, yo, over there, these men are making this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I can go over there and make that music. You know what I mean? I feel like that's always been my calling, has been able to communicate the vibe over with music.
Yeah. What's some of your, for the audience, what's some of your biggest tunes that they might know of, that they might have heard and not even know you're involved, or some of the ones that you're frontline involved in? All the list,
crazy.
No, the list is crazy. Yeah. That's why I said I don't even want to try.
And sometimes I don't even remember that. And then sometimes it's be like, sometimes I'll say this song and people are like, I've never heard that, and then but they've heard that one that I never thought. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, I'd say like on my solo material, I say like the 2-3 songs I say that like kind of got man really on the map would be like the Abu Dhabi record that was with the remix with Chip and Red Cafe.
That's a big tune.
The More Money No Problems with Rattling, I feel like everybody just vibed that. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I'll say like one of my biggest streaming songs is Habits, the song with Wes Nelson. So that's like a big one. And obviously in terms of producing, obviously I've produced a lot of Wes songs. So I did.
I remember the Wes Nelson song.
Yeah. So I did the See Nobody song. That was a top 3 single, and then I produced the Nice to Meet You tune as well. And then I did the Clean Bandit Drive remix with Chip and Russ, and you know what I mean. So
but man, see you're active because man always sees that like on socials that even like you're doing things with different artists. You did like even something with Tichy Strand the other day. Like it's always man, I run it. I see even like Little Pino, stuff with Pino and that. You get me? Like I'm always seeing stuff like man's always just on something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like for me, like I said, like I'm a communicator. I can communicate. I can meet an artist and I can go, okay, yo, you know what? If I know what you're trying to say, let's get in the studio and I can create this. Do you know what I mean? And when we work together, we can get that message. That's what I'm about. Any genre.
So where are you from originally?
Country-wise.
Go country first, then we'll go ends. Country, I think Nigeria. Yeah, I know this. I know this.
Nigerian's in my name, like.
Yeah, that was self-explanatory. I didn't, know.
Some people be thinking I made up the name.
Okay, yeah.
Obviously it's Ayo. But like,
I'm there calling my
but
a lot of people say
no, because my tag
that's
is
what the tag is.
Ayo
Beatz.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Ayo,
And the thing behind that is that obviously in school, when the teacher used to always call me Ayo because it's spelled Ayo. When I used to say Ayo, then people would start spelling it I-O. You get it?
Yeah.
Then obviously in this industry, there's a producer called Ayo, and he spells his name I-O.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
So then it's like, I say Ayo now so that people spell it correctly, like A-Y-O.
And distinguish between the two.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'd say Ayo, even though my name's actually Ayo. That's just a common Nigerian name. Loads of people got that. You know, it's not actually special. Yeah.
So ends wise now, where you from?
Okay, this is a mad one. So I'm born in Hackney. Yeah, so I'm born in Hackney, Homerton. Grew up in Homerton. When I got to a teenager, I moved to the States. So I lived in New York for just under 3 years. Madness had like a mad situation when I was a teenager, got in trouble on some Fresh Prince of Bel-Air thing, ended up getting sent to live with my uncle. You get me? And they lived in a suburban area. You get me? So like I've grown up with my cousins now who have a nice life. They're 16, they got whips, they got everything. You know what I mean? Like the weekend is going to the mall, buying garms, you know what I mean? I'm used to just chilling on the block, doing nothing, do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that really changed the way I saw everything, you know what I mean? So now I've come back and we've moved, like my mum's moved to, we moved to Finchley, then we moved to Wood Green, and then we moved to Tottenham. So I ended up in Tottenham, So now I'm living in Tottenham and I'm going college And so I spent years living in Tottenham.
How long was you in America for?
I was there like a couple years.
You think by the time you came from America, you kind of
I had a
changed,
different
your
accent.
outlook
Yeah,
changed.
like if you listen to like some of my early music, I have an American accent.
Yeah.
Fully,
And that was like at the time, it's mad because that was at the time when like people were getting backlash for that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I'm not pretending, bro. Like, but I had to like learn. Like, people don't understand that. Like, see, when I came back.
But he was only there for 2 years though.
Yeah, but 2 years as a teenager is
It's an
different.
influential time in your life.
Nah, it
Bro,
is.
it's
Nah,
a very influential
because
time
my cousins Keisha and Bianca, they went to America and within a year and a half, that was it.
Yeah,
it was gone.
as a teenager.
But I'm saying,
as
you couldn't just flip back
No,
after
as
the
a-
14 years.
I was out there for
No,
2-3
as a
weeks
big-
and came back.
Bro,
thinking
as a
some
big
fuck-
man,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I go yard for 3 weeks, I come back fully yardy.
Bro, trust me, like, yeah.
It's
like,
psychological though.
it's
I think.
psychological.
It's psychological.
You have to learn how to.
£11.
You have to learn how to communicate. You have to learn how to communicate.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
when you're
yeah.
stepping and people are like, what is he saying?
No, you
What
have
is
to
he
sound
saying?
like them out there.
You need to try
Yeah,
and
yeah,
get
yeah,
like, now it's different because we got all of these artists and entertainers that have our accent.
Yeah.
So when you talk, they know what you're saying
Yeah.
a bit more. But then times there, you get it as a teenager, they're like, what is he saying?
Oh, in
They're saying-
America, 100%.
They're telling me I'm a Jamaican and,
Yeah,
that, like,
100%.
and all of that. What is he,
100%.
Jamaican?
You have
What
to
is he talking
adapt.
about? So like obviously, yeah,
It's
my
mad how the
accent's
brain is,
changed.
you know.
Yeah.
My accent's changed. That's around the time I've even started wanting to do music because my cousins rapped. So they're like, yo, we should rap, da-da-da-da-da. And so that's when I've kind of even started doing music. I've come back and I've got the accent. But yeah, I'm digressing. I lived in Tottenham. So I've lived in Tottenham and I was like around everybody in Tottenham. So now, like, it's mad because I'm like, if I'm in Tottenham, people in Tottenham will be like, yo, that's Ayo, yeah.
They know you. You're ends, You're ends, man.
Yeah. But like, I'm like, I'm also cool with people that they've got problems with.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
get it?
yeah,
And they will be like, nah, he's from here. You get it? So like, this just continued on. Obviously, I lived in Wood Green. Same thing happened.
How did you navigate that at the time for yourself in the midst of that? How did you navigate?
Because I feel like, I've never.
Do you think it helped that you was in America and it's like? That's
I feel
why I was asked you. That's what I meant originally when I said to you, did it change you, America? Did it change your outlook on things?
Yeah.
Because you said like when you were over there, now you've seen more of the world.
Yeah.
You're realizing it's not just the block.
It's not just the end.
Yeah.
And literally, they don't care. No one else cares about what part of that thing you're from. They just think you're from there.
Because we've had man like that, you know, like man, like even like man, like you say come from America, but they come on the ends.
Yeah.
And you just know, like, he's my man from, you get me?
Yeah,
Like, he's from
yeah.
New York. Like,
Yankee.
He's like
They're all
Yankee
called
or
Yankee.
because-
Yeah.
So he don't even get caught up in the madness.
Yeah.
No,
Even
but
if he was there, like, let's say something went down and he was on the corner, everyone would know he's not really.
He's not from it. He doesn't
Yeah,
even know
yeah,
the
He
yeah,
probably
background.
don't
yeah.
He probably
Yeah,
don't
so you
even
don't
know
get the
what's
politics.
going on.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
So when you came back to Tottenham, did they deal with you like you'd come from America, or did they deal with you like you're originally from?
Well,
Hackney?
I moved to Tottenham after
America.
So when I came back and I came back to Hackney.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a shocker.
Yeah.
Because it was like I'm coming back with an American accent. The man are not rating that at all.
Yeah.
You get it? And I'm coming back. Remember, like all my niggas were broke. I was broke. Like I had, we have like nothing here.
Yeah.
So it's like. I've gone to America.
Uncle
and
Phil patted you
with,
up.
with my rich cousins. Like, so I've got the shit.
And you've come back with an accent as well. It's all
I'm
mad.
coming back. I've got the shit we're watching on TV
Man,
before
come
I
on, the
left.
freshest
Yeah, yeah.
academics,
Jack-
everything.
Remember the
Everything
jackets
fresh.
with the patch? I had one of those, bro.
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
that- I had
mad.
the bare new errors.
Yeah.
I had Air Forces.
Yeah.
Galore.
man,
I
come
had
back.
all of that. So I've
With
come
the
back
jerseys,
thinking,
man, come back fresh.
yeah, and remember in those ends, in those suburban ends, it's like it's like borderline like cosplay. Like they want to dress like that. We're going to Harlem on the weekend to go shopping to buy all that shit to come back to flex in the suburbs and be like, I've got the new da-da-da-da. So that's becoming a thing.
Big up Uncle, man.
Yeah,
Big up
Uncle Pat.
Big up
Uncle Pat and
man.
me. I was working for him as well. So he had a construction business. We'd go and paint.
big
I was
up
making
Uncle,
peas, legit.
Yeah.
It changed my whole life. But
Come
yeah,
on.
I've come back and I'm thinking, yo, this is over there. We go and buy the shit and we flex
Hey,
on.
man had the fresh new
Yeah,
years,
we
you know?
flex
They
on
never
it
had the-
there.
right
We're like,
guy,
yo,
right
I've
guy.
got the new. You ain't got
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Like, you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
cop this. Like, remember these times, even the people at the high school and the people studying and whatever, they didn't even have the piece I had because I'm working. I'm working with my uncle like on a proper job. These are like doing up like McDonald's or whatever. I'm working on, construction.
Yeah, that's
good
money, bro.
Yeah, so I'm
money.
getting money. So I'm getting money on buying guns.
Yeah.
And I'm out there, like, bro, you can't cop these forces, man. You man can't afford it.
Yeah.
I'm coming back to the ends now. That's not working. You get it? That's not working. I'm trying to tell him, man, yo, I've got
Yeah, man.
And then you know when man hit you with a, yo, let me see that hat.
Yeah,
It's gone.
Yeah.
Then it's reality. Now you've got flipped back to like how you were, but then in your mind you're like, I can't, because that is gonna lead me down a road of more trouble. You know what I mean? So like I feel like, I don't know, somehow I managed to like navigate it and like not get into any more trouble after that one court case. Like I never got in any more trouble ever again. But I was just around everyone that was doing whatever they were doing, and somehow I've just had the grace of no one being like, oh, like, no one drawing me in. Like, to that. But just being like, nah, Laramie's cool. Like, don't involve him in that. You get me?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Man.
And that's been good, because obviously it's like, if it was, it'd be mad for me.
Yeah.
See, you seem to come from a stock of, obviously you just spoke about your uncle.
Yeah.
Was it you and your mum or both parents?
No, my mum. So, I didn't really know my dad still.
Okay, that happens.
I did try and connect. He's not alive now, but I did try and connect with him later on. It didn't really work out.
Was he here or was he
No,
Niger?
he was in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So it didn't really, do you know what I'm saying? It was a mad situation.
I hear that.
But yeah, I feel like, my family like lineage.
Yeah, something's going on there, bro. Because big up your mum, because she raised you by herself, so big her up every time. You know how it goes already. But your sister was something to do with DMX, like the first artist over here representing Rough Riders and that, innit? What's the artist's name again? Sorry, I've forgotten.
Naylor Boss. My sister.
There you go. So she was one of the first. I don't know how that come together, but you're going to tell me that in a minute.
Yeah.
And also, you do what you do,
and
your niece is in flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know my shit. They ain't gonna come in there.
How did you know?
Don't worry, man.
Know that?
Come on, man.
Cool to find that out. You know what I mean? Local research. And
So talk to me, bro.
Yes. I feel like it's like,
go from your sister first, please.
Okay, so my sister, like Naylor Boss, she had music at a point. She had a few top 10s. She did a song with Shola Amma. It was like You Should Really Know. It was like a flip on the Mario Winans. I Don't Want to Know at the time.
Like they're talking, you should really know.
You Should Really Know. Yeah.
How was we supposed to know?
Innit?
Why should we know? We just want you to behave yourself and be good about we should really know. But anyway, big up sister, and then anyway, we move.
That was a top 10. She had a couple more. She performed on Top of the Pops when it was out. She was on Top of the Pops.
Big her up.
Performing on Top of the
Big
Pops.
her up.
So
you know how big Top of the Pops was a big deal, bro.
Top of the Pops, bro.
Brother, that's a big deal.
Carry on. Pops is a big deal.
So like, she kind of paved the way. I always looked up to her. Like the first times I went studio was like with her.
How many years is she your senior? How many years older?
I think 3. I don't know. We don't really count birthdays.
Yeah.
The
gap in age will always be the same. You don't have to reveal the age, but the gap between the
two. Passport might be saying something different.
Carry on.
Moving on. So I always looked up to her. First times I went studio was with her. But it was interesting because like I feel like I still, it wasn't like, bring me in and then your sister just patterns you. She kind of always made me know that like, you gotta, you know what I mean? It's not like, it's not easy like that.
Yeah, gotta work.
You have to have your thing that makes you think. And I feel like also my mum wasn't like trying to be like, she weren't trying to herald that, to be fair, which I thought was quite mad because obviously my sister's a rapper. She's made it. She's signed. She's on a record deal. Yeah. She's doing well. Like, I'm thinking, Mum, like, it's my turn to go. She said, telling me, relax. Like, it's not your time. Like, she's telling me, this ain't for you. Go do something else. Do you know what I mean? Like that. Like, go do something else. So I'm like, rah, like, you get me? So I feel like I had to then, like, prove myself. You get me? So, like, me doing all these, like, producing, being an artist, doing all of that, I feel like that's a reflection of, like, no one kind of being like, like, You know what I mean? Let's get you.
No one gave it to you.
Yeah,
no one gave it to you. Nothing was given.
Yeah, so you're just like, oh, okay, cool. I've got to make beats then, innit? I've got to record then. I got to, do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's a big reason why I'm able to do what I'm able to do. But yeah, I was always inspired by my sister, and then me obviously I've done my thing, and then my niece is so mad because like
your sister's daughter.
Yeah, not the same sister. No, my eldest sister, like the big sis, all of our big sis. She's always been like our rock. You get me? Like our second mum. Do you know what I'm saying? Like she's always been the one patterning. Like even in my career, some of my early videos when I didn't have the peas to, my sister came in and hey, hold these rats, we're gonna pattern you. There's videos where she's giving me a whip to, do you know what I mean? Like my sister's patterned us. Yeah, so like, you get me? Driving around, driving her whip, you get me? Yeah, so like, so that sister, the eldest one, that's Renee's mum. So like, she always helped me with my music, and then she put Renee into drama school. I think that's where it kind of like really kicked off. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So it's not even cutting you, but from what you say, it's not even a thing of like nepotism. Like everyone's
tried to do their thing.
Everyone's paved their own kind of way. It's not like my sister knows DMX, so
Nah.
You didn't get it like that. It's not like my uncle's Ayo Beatz, and my mum and my aunties. Everyone had to get it.
And that's what I think is mad because
prayers have been beat. Your mum stayed heavy on the prayers.
I brought my niece to studio like loads of times. I brought her to studio. Like I've made music for her. I've helped her make. You know, I feel like I did a couple beats for her, like her college project as well. Like coming through on the uncle thing. You get me? And like, but like, it's like none of that is what made her. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like. What made her is like her, and especially her, because you got to remember, like she's gone to like performing arts school. So that's like
done it by the book.
That's not even like you can sing. Let's pattern you. Like it's like I'm gonna learn to sing, dance, perform, act, and then one of these talents is gonna bust me through. You know what I mean? That's literally that's calculated.
What's that, like a Brit school, isn't it?
That kind of thing.
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Sylvia Young, I think.
Sylvia Young. I know about Sylvia Young.
Yeah, so like that's why I'm like, even more applause to her. You get me? Because it's like you've had to learn this like from scratch. Like you get me? It's not even like you was rapping on the block. You got something, you know? Why don't you? No, like I'm going to school. I'm gonna learn this. We're gonna train. And we're gonna be the best. And like, look at them now. They're flying. They're touring America. The first group to have that kind of tour in America since the Spice Girls.
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah. And it's free black.
No, you're right. I see that the other day.
It's free black girls.
It's free black girls.
I see that the other day. You're right.
She checking unks for some beats. What can we?
You know what? One day.
Right now, timing. Everything timing. Everything's timing.
Because they got a thing going with their group. You know what I'm saying? But
you know, like you see, like labels they're signing that.
Labels have their own patterns of what they want to do.
They have them.
Yeah. So like they're doing their thing and it's working. You get me? But you know, I'm here.
It's just a continuation of the family legacy, though. Generation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Have you got kids yourself?
Yeah.
How many you got?
8.
Real talk.
I'm fucking with you.
I was gonna say like real.
I knew. I
Nigerian.
How many you got for real?
I got a lot of kids in the game, man.
How many you got?
8 that he knows about.
Stop.
Yeah, mad.
The legacy's there, like
Indians are bad.
The family's moving. You get me? Like there's loads of us. You get me? There's loads of us.
Yeah, but have you got kids though?
Yeah.
Yeah, how many?
Told you.
8.
Yeah.
You're a bad you. You're a bad you.
No, he's not.
A bad you, man.
No, I got a couple.
You sure, brother? You don't see that?
No, it's not something that like I
you don't broadcast.
I know he's got a few. I can tell by the.
No, it's not something I speak on, innit?
Okay. But big them up though. Big them up. You know already.
Always, man.
Pour yourself another Hennessy, man.
They get everything.
The cup size empty. You're drinking air right now. You know what got on my nerves? The kids talk at my nerves. Man's drinking air.
You play, but you weren't playing. You get
Yeah. I saw him. A man was drinking breeze, you know. There was nothing in the cup, you know.
International man, you know. Got you in Sweden, got you in...
Brother, let me show you something. You see, from a man pulled up in them soft leather trousers there. Man's definitely clarting. Man's definitely getting punani. Man's definitely getting pum.
How long you here for, boy? I'm everywhere.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You in Australia, got a 1 Newton yard.
But
Sweden.
Right.
It is where it is.
No, but listen, you're definitely... I know you're a go-getter anyway. And one thing with A, he'll randomly hit me and be like, yeah, such and such is trying to get hold of you to have on the pod, Done it a couple times still.
Yeah.
Yeah, we make it happen. Make it happen.
I feel like when it's important.
Yeah. Because sometimes people they might not have a direct link to me or whatever. Then suddenly he'll just either call me or message me and be like, listen,
It's all love.
Yeah. It's all bro, of course it's love.
And I've never been on here, so it's
you hadn't been on here yourself.
Yeah,
so it's good that shows that you're connecting dots for people.
I've not done a podcast ever.
Ever.
I don't think I've been on any other podcast. I haven't been on a podcast.
Yeah.
Since the podcast era, I've not.
Come on.
Yeah.
I always just say no. I always just not like.
Yeah. You see?
I don't like talk. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I get it, bro.
You're grafted.
Yeah, talking to people.
But it's better to be able to talk to people that you can just vibe with.
Yeah, like when you know someone.
This is organic. You understand?
When you know someone,
that's why I said getting it organised. It had to be done, bro. Like, you understand? Like especially when I knew you were moving around, you're gonna fly back out soon and all of that.
Yeah.
So talk to me about the latest project. You dropped a video the other day with
Simba.
Simba.
Yeah.
You're working with him a fair bit.
Yeah. Right now, we basically got like a whole album together.
Oh, serious,
I think
that's the vibe I was getting.
Yeah, I feel like So with this video, like I made the song. I think I was in Dubai. I made this song, and I've recorded a rough version. And I'm like, you know what? While I'm excited about it, I'm just gonna go shoot it. So I've basically, there's a part of the song that has like a Spanish, like there's an artist called Steve Ferrer. And I actually connected with Steve Ferrer in Tenerife. We went to go do this thing called Loud in the Reef. It was with Big Nasty and some other in Tenerife. So I've met this guy. He's Dominican though, but he lives in Tenerife, right? Yeah. So then fast forward, I've made this tune and like I've got this bit on the intro, and I'm talking to my guy. Shout out Downside. I'm talking to my guy, and I'm like, I feel like I need a kind of artist to kind of put a different kind of vibe on it. So he's gone, why don't you just get Steve to do it? And I'm like, oh yeah, Steve. Shouted him, he's done the vocal. Then he's gone, yo, you need to come Dominican Republic to shoot the video. So I'm like, all right, cool. Never been to DR at that time. And I'm like, I've heard it's lit. Yeah. I'm like, cool. We go over there, we shoot the video, we have a blast. These times the hook has got a vocal by a writer called Sean Wonder. Yeah. But obviously Sean's not in the video. And then I bump into Simba. We've always bumped into each other bare times, you get me? Like at different events. But I bump into Simba and I'm like, yo, listen to this. He hears it. He's like, let me pattern. I could put a vibe on it. I could put a spin on it. So he's done that now. But remember, I've shot the video. Yeah. So then I'm like, how are we going to get Simba, do you know what I mean? Yeah. For the video. So then I think I had a show in Abu Dhabi and it was a good show. Like they were paying me good or whatever, yeah? So then what I've done, I've like booked the director's flight, Simba's flight, everyone's flights. And I'm going, yeah, we're going to Abu Dhabi. Tomorrow we're going to shoot your part there. Yeah. We've shot his part there. So in this video right now, there's a part that's shot in Dubai, I think. Yeah. Right? So that's the video, right? Now, the video ain't come out and it's a year later. And then I'm like, nah, something don't feel right, yeah? Because we've shot your parts in Dubai and we did the litness in DR. When this comes out and people start asking you about DR, you ain't been DR. Yeah. You get it? Yeah. So I'm like, forget it. Look, we're going DR. So I book our flights. We go DR to film just like social media content, some of the stuff that I'm posting right now. We go, we have a lit time. And while we're there, that's when we actually really properly became cool. Yeah. So then I got my studio equipment with me. We just start making tunes. Like. Yeah.
So the audience are gonna want to know.
Yeah.
Because there ain't a lot of jet setting.
Yeah.
International travel and that. Are you signed to a label?
Nah, I'm independent.
You're independent.
Yeah.
you got 8 youths, 8 baby mother, really bad man.
Really bad man.
So,
yeah.
as music paid you well, that's the best way for me to put it without getting in the as music paid you well.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've lived off music for like my whole entire yeah. The last job I worked was like 10 years ago. So.
Yeah, and you know what I was going to say at the start, like, you know, when you was talking at the beginning, you were saying something. It reminded me, like, I was going to say it to you, like, you remind me of something like, you know, when I used to go to like these parties in like Notting Hill and that.
Yeah.
And like they're like yo-yos and that back in the day and that.
Yeah.
And it was like an industry party, like bare people that are just industry.
Yeah.
And that they're all. Whether you knew what they did or not, or you knew them or not, they were all part of that, and that's how they get paid. They're part of the music scene, and you remind me of that because you're always working with people. You're always down for the industry. Like you're in the game. Yeah, and it's never, and it's not always like you're in it for like I need to be seen, personal gain. It's like for the love of the game. Yeah, and people like that you find when you butt them on your day to day, they're always getting paid through the game. Yeah, they're always, you know, they dropped a song there, PRS is coming from there, they're doing that, they're working on that. Yeah. You might go and do a tour over there, or like you say, book an event, like you say you did the event in Tenerife. You know what I mean? So you're always through music finding ways to get paid 100%. Through music.
That's what, and that's what I wanted them to understand, so that they know, like,
I get it.
When your name's good, your name's good.
Because you're always working with artists, bro. You understand? You're always on job. Anytime I speak, you're here, you're there, you're working with artists, you're doing bits. Like, I just want them to understand that it's not. You put the grind in, bro. You put the graft in. Like, you definitely put your hours.
And also understanding that you can be in it and still make a living and live good.
Yeah.
100.
I don't understand when people say, there's no money in music, or I feel like there's money in music. There's money in anything to do with media. Yeah. It's just who's in charge of that money. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, who's in charge of the money? Because someone's getting the money. Somebody's getting paid.
Facts.
So there's more people in the tree. You get it? Like,
So how did you start getting to the bag? When did?
I've just I feel like I wouldn't say I've been lucky, but I feel like everything I've strategically done has just worked for some reason. Do you get me? Like, maybe it's just a blessing, but I think the start was literally me producing for myself. So I didn't start as a producer. I started as an artist. I was in a group with a producer. So the guy used to produce and I used to be the rap. So it was a duo. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's stopped producing, but he had taught me how to use, like, so I'd be in his house and he had all these crates and vinyls and samples and da-da-da-da. And even though I'm just a rapper at that time, I'm like excited as to like what all this shit is, like, what is this? What's these keyboards? What are these? So I'm learning. So I'm kind of like, that's my close friend at the time. So you know, like when you're your close friend, like whatever they're excited about, you're like, you know what I mean? You'd be like, oh yeah, did you hear? Da-da-da-da. Over time, that kind of turned me into like caring about producing. And then after, when we stopped working together and then I'm working for myself, I just started producing for myself.
Yeah.
What made you go, why Ayo Beatz? Why not Ayo Raps? You know why I'm asking that, though, because it's like, which was your passion more at the time?
It didn't start off as Ayo Beatz, though.
Yeah, that's
like, so people that know me will know that it was Ayo at the start. Like, back in the days when I was making songs with like Ironic and J2K and people from Roll Deep and it was just Ayo. They know me as Ayo. Do you know what I'm saying? The Ayo Beatz happened when I did my first deal. The label that I was signed to distributed with Universal, or they had a partnership with Universal. On Universal at the time, there was a German artist. It was actually a female artist, and she had the name Ayo.
Got you.
So they were like, we can't release you with the same name. So you need to add something. And then I went through loads of different names. And the beats came from the fact that like I make beats. So it's like that.
It made sense.
Like,
of course.
Ayo is the rapper, Beats is for the producer, and we put them together. Obviously, I can't lie. Sometimes it has hindered me though.
I was wondering, just because I know, just from the first 5 minutes of the podcast, you like to be clear. I'm a rapper as well.
Yeah.
You understand?
I started
let's
as
make
a
that
rapper.
clear. I introduced, man.
And
I didn't
feel
mention
like,
rap.
I feel like I'm not blowing my own horn, but I feel like I'm better than a lot of rappers. If you put me in a cypher with a lot of rappers, I can out rap rappers. Do you know what I mean? Like some of the best rappers, like Arx Wretch, Arx, these people, like they'll tell you how good I am. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
do you know what I'm saying? Because I've come up with these people.
Right.
But
let's talk on some. Let's talk on some of that then. You mentioned Roll Deep, working with them early. So how did that come together? You working with Roll Deep?
That was from
Is
me.
it Wiley there them times?
No, I know Wiley on a separate one. So
All right, let's go. How you know Wiley first?
Okay, so I've known I known Wiley through working with J2K. So you know J2K.
Yeah, of course.
So
J2K.
So I started off. J2K was the first person out of that thing, like the Roll Deep thing that kind of I worked with. So I worked with J2K. We did a tape called Now Playing, and like it was like GRM at that time really championed it and supported it or whatever. So we've done that. And then he's gone, yo, you need to kind of like, let's get in the studio with Roll Deep. You get me? So then we've got in the studio. Wiley kind of like saw that and he would talk to Jay and be like, yeah, Ayo Beatz, blah, 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 whatever. So then from there, I don't think I met Wiley. No, I met Wiley a couple of times. But then there was basically a time, and this is mad random, I was in Dubai. Wiley's come to Dubai because he wanted to be somewhere where he don't smoke. You get it, basically, innit? So he's like, I'm detoxing, I'm in Dubai, blah, 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 blah. I've seen he's in Dubai, I've hit him up. And I've been like, yo, I'm here, come through. I'm not thinking he's gonna pull up. He don't show up to some of his own videos. You get me? So like, I'm not thinking he's gonna pull up. Like half an hour, 45 minutes later, he pulls up. You get me? So Wiley's there. I'm in my boy's yard, like with a little mock-up studio, not proper studio, you know. But I'm not even thinking he's gonna pull up at that time. So I'm like, yo, studio, like pull up. He's pulled up. So now we're just there, chilling in my brethren's yard. So we're talking, I'm playing them tunes. Like, yeah, man, you're cold, Then he goes, oh, I'm going Cyprus, yeah? No, that's not what happened. I feel like he was telling me about going Cyprus, and he was telling me about, there's a guy called AM Sniper. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he's an artist, yeah? I think he goes by Ames now. Me and him did a few songs together, but he's gone, yo, you got to meet this guy Ames, He's like the guy in Cyprus, and obviously Wiley's got a yard in Cyprus, innit? So he's gone, yeah, you got to meet this guy, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, I'm telling him, at that time, I'm in Jordan. Like, people don't understand that I've been based in different countries, like, for long periods of time. So I'll go there, I'll find a pattern, and then after I'll just stay there and keep eating, and do you know what I mean? Like, and then just away from the UK till I'm ready to like release a tune, then I'll come back. So like, at that time, I'm in Jordan. So I've gone to Wiley, yo, you need to come Jordan, man. Jordan's lit. But I'm just saying it to him. Like, I'm like, he's not going to pull up. So then I just remember that he said, when you going there? When you going back there? I said, I'm going back tomorrow. Yeah, my flight's at 3. He's like, yeah, I'm going to pull up. I'm like, you're not pulling up. Bro, I woke up to a phone call and it's Wiley. He's going, yo, I just landed at the airport. What hotel shall I stay at? Yeah. He got there before me. He landed there. So he's in Jordan. This ain't, do you know what I mean?
Jordan.
This ain't Dubai. This is Jordan, bro. Like, why are you going Jordan?
Yeah, why are you getting there before me?
So he's in Jordan. He's like, yo, hotel, So I've said, stay at this place. I've flown in. We linked up there. We've caught a vibe. Cool vibe. Then he's gone, yo, I'm going Cyprus, innit? And he's telling me about this AM Sniper guy. Go work with him, blah, blah, blah. He's flown Cyprus. And he's telling me, that was the year. He was telling me, nah, you're cold. Like, I rate your thing. You know what? I'm doing Wireless this year. I'm going to bring you out to perform at Wireless. Do you remember the year Wireless where Lethal we didn't go? That year, that, yo, we're going Wireless. So like, boom. I'm like, cool. He's like, fly Cyprus. We'll get to Cyprus. We'll go do a show. I don't know what club it was, but we're going to do a show. We're going to pattern up. Then we're going to go. We're going to fly UK. We're going to go and do Wireless. You get me? So I've flown. I got there, but I'm not going to lie, I couldn't keep up with what he was on. Like, I was like too tired. So I've gone into my Sniper's patterned me. He's got me a yard thingy. So I've gone into the yard and I've just crashed out. And I've woken up at like 3 a.m. It's like 5 missed calls from Wiley. Like, where are you? I'm out here. I'm on the strip, like,
Yeah.
I can't see you, and then after that, ghost. Didn't hear from him. Didn't go wireless. He didn't go wireless, you get me? So and then when I saw him, when I spoke to him, like 2 days later, because now I'm in Cyprus for no reason.
Yeah.
Because I'm not hearing from Wiley, I'm just in Cyprus.
Yeah.
And then I finally spoke to him, I was like, yo, bro, you didn't go, that was a big bag. I swear it was like 80 racks or something like that. He's like, I was like, why didn't you go? He's like, I was just tired, man.
Yeah.
Tired, man.
So if you had answered the phone,
maybe, because it would put the pressure to make him. Do you get me?
So
and I would have got a little.
So
because
you weren't on it.
You know, sometimes
because sometimes you buck someone and you're vibing. You know the vibe.
I get it because I've been like that. Like I've been like that. Like I think I'm like that with Simba now. It's like when you meet someone, that's on that energy.
Yeah, you two are vibing.
Like, oh, where are you? I'm
Yeah.
in the Bahamas. Where are you? Oh, I'm in Thailand. Oh, I'm in Thingy. Yeah, I like this guy. Come, let's go.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's even me and Simba. Like we've done, we've done Abu Dhabi together. The shows we've gone Oman. We've gone to Oman. Like random places, did shows there that people wouldn't even just pop up to. But because I know like, your kind of vibe. It's like, let's go, like, let's go get money over there, let's go do this, So I get it. And he was probably like, Ayo's on this thing, he's flying here, he's flying there. Can we go do this, then we do that. And then I get there, I slept.
When you crashed out, it kind of, man was,
You're not about
yeah.
I'm not going either.
Yeah, then he said, fuck it, I ain't doing either. I was going to go, but fuck it, I ain't game.
If he ain't flying, I ain't flying.
Yeah, but nah, Wiley's always showed mad love. I remember like after that, there was a situation where I had a show. Shout out to my guy Donald. He used to do these events. Donald's like, he works with Skepta and Declan and that. He used to do these events, industry events, and everyone used to come and perform there. One time he got me to perform, and like, I was like speaking to Wiley like, yo, pull up, man. Yeah, I'm on my way. Like, came from.
Wiley shows a lot of love, man.
Yeah, he just showed up. People couldn't believe it.
He shows a lot of love. Like,
man.
Misunderstood at times, I feel.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because his intent, some things you might say wild, whatever, but he's misunderstood. I think his intentions are good. I think that's one thing with him. His intentions are good.
Yeah. Do you feel like he's misunderstood though?
100%.
Yeah, definitely.
In a sense where I feel like he's a genius, right? So like, when he gets it right, it works. It doesn't not work. Like to say like but I feel like when he gets it wrong, or like when he knows this is gonna go left, he just push the button anyway. So then, is that misunderstood? Or is that just understood?
I'd say like, I don't feel like man really pushes the button. Like man just, like everything he's done has been calm. It's just that to the outside world, they tried to cancel him. But for me, like,
but I'm saying, this is what I'm trying to say.
For me, they did nothing.
I get that, I'm saying, but like being cancelled or a cancelable offence is a cancelable offence.
But it's a
it's not. When it's wrong or
So whose
right.
perspective?
But that's what I'm trying to say. It's in the eye of the beholder.
You see what I'm saying?
Like,
because
for us, he's always spoke out. Like Wiley's been the guy. Like he's always like, he's brang us music. He's worked with everyone when it comes to it. Like he's done it. Like so, and that's what I'm saying. All of those things have worked for him. Yeah.
But sometimes
he's not been blocked.
But sometimes nobody understands you. Yeah. Sometimes you might have it. You might like you've got what you're trying to express and what you know.
Yeah.
And the masses might not get it yet.
And he knew what he was saying. Like, what he was saying wasn't wrong. Like,
the delivery might be come across
Delivery
wrong.
might be wrong, but then
So
we live in a world where the powers that be can shut you down. And he was speaking on something that the power said, nah, you're doing too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you feel like he didn't already he didn't know what was going to happen? Like, I feel like
we never had no one before that.
No, but he's too smart though. Like,
But the thing is, we never had no one before that. We've never had no one before that. That's spoken out like that and being cancelled. You remember, like, the cancellation, like the cancel culture was kind of fresh then. People were getting was starting to get cancelled for like little things.
Yeah,
like,
because
when I say misunderstood as well, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think he is someone that's coming with things from a place of hate.
Oh,
they cancel you for hate.
Yeah.
Do you think?
That's what they're trying to.
I think it's
that's what they're trying to base it on. That's what they're basing it on.
He was basically explaining the industry.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah.
He was
I don't.
schooling
What he's
people.
saying, I don't think he's saying things from a place of hate. That's not his energy. You see what I'm saying? So that's the part I think where they're misunderstanding him. Yeah, delivery might not have been perfect.
Yeah.
Maybe he said too much in the wrong time at the wrong place, but it's. When I say misunderstood, like I think his intentions might be misunderstood.
Yeah, it was never coming from a place. It was more educating people. Like,
his
you know, like
intentions,
sometimes when you're trying to let the masses know. This is how the game works.
Yeah.
But you say it in a way that it, like, if people want to use it now, because you remember, what is it, OBE? Remember they gave Wiley when they gave him the
it's either the
medal
MBE
Yeah,
or OBE.
that's what I was trying to say.
So that's
a lot
what I'm
of
trying to
things
say.
have actually worked.
So that they gave him
Good.
all of this. So in the eye of society, he was he's somebody in that world where if you're talking political or you're talking. So now when you start to speak up about certain things and you're saying it in a way like just to say like, oh no, basically this is how this thing runs over here. They're like, wait, hold on, you're not meant to be saying that. You get what I'm saying?
After we just it's the wording. After they just let him in and all of that. But moving on from that, because as we start to wind things down, we have to talk about anything that you've got going on as we bring this down. We already know. That's a good story though, the Wiley thing, mad thing. I wouldn't have known that. So what have we got to look out for from you right now?
It's literally
What's the next
my
project?
single on my mind. I've done a lot of singles. I'm not like if I do a project, it would be like me and Simba. Like I feel like the chemistry and the vibe there is
Who's
good.
the J1 that you're working with?
Oh, J1. So I'm taking your missus. J1.
Same J1.
Yeah.
He's back outside. I see him and Lippy's linked back out after Lippy ended his career for a moment.
Yeah.
Them man's linked
that was
back
recent.
up.
That was wild.
I see that.
That's
The link up's a recent link up.
That's definitely recent. They've just linked up him and Lippy.
Oh, okay. For that.
So you're working with him. He's got.
So
he was talented, man. He was just
he's cold. Like
he
J1
his
is a good
unique
rapper,
flow.
and I feel like he's got a really good voice tone. Pause, but you get me. He's got a good tone, like as in like
the Mrs. tune was
to
cold.
deliver it. You get me. So yeah, we've been working together again. Another one where we linked up in Dubai. Vibes, stepping out, like you know what I mean. And then we was like, yo, we should make music. And sometimes you meet people and they're like, yo, well, let's work, and it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Nah, with you, bro. Every story I've heard of you meeting someone and let's work.
Yeah,
Next minute I hear they're in the studio and I see you, you're in the background bubbling.
Sometimes it goes wrong, it goes left.
More time in the studio.
Sometimes it doesn't work like that, man.
Yeah.
Like, it never used to work like that a lot of the time. But, yo, let's do this, let's get in, and then it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But I feel like when it's the right time, it's the right time. Like,
Nah, but you're on work apart from when you fell asleep at Wiley. But you're on work 24/7, bro. Like I always hear like you're working. Even if when Arisha used to hit me up, like I'm in the studio with, and you was working, bro. Like you're just on it. Even when you're here now, studio session. You still go studio session
I've
after
got a
this.
Rattling session.
Rattling, you're going studio with Rattling. Big up Rattling.
DJ
Like,
AG as well.
Yeah,
that was DJ AG as well. Talk about that.
So that was crazy. That was like, I didn't like. I think like we're at 1 million views on that video.
Yeah, with the girls.
Did you bring the gal with you?
Okay, no. All right, let me tell you what actually happened. I brought girls with me to vibe. So I was like, yo, come, we're gonna catch a vibe. My song is gal them shit. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm gonna make sure we look the part.
Yeah.
I got gal with me. We're vibing. And then that tune, the tune that actually went viral wasn't the tune I'm promoting. It's another tune, innit? So it's another tune with me and Simba.
Good look though.
Yeah, you get me? So it's another tune with me and Simba. So we're just running this tune, I'm performing, and then these girls just come out of nowhere and just crash the party and start twerking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, rah.
Y'all recognize game, dog. Y'all recognize game.
Yeah, AG had to get them out of there because I think the live got...
Oh, the live will get shut down and all of that. They were doing too much.
They had to restart it.
There's all of that. What is their print and all of that going in the background?
From what I see, there was some cheeks out.
There was
cheeks and print.
Out.
Mad thing.
Yeah.
Mad thing.
So
I missed that one.
yeah.
Still, I heard about it, but I missed that.
Yeah, so like, it's like that's the most numbers I've ever done.
The girl in the blue dress you're talking about. The girls in the blue dress.
Yeah.
So they weren't planned.
No.
They just come.
No, I think they were there for like a Tyler Creator. That's why they were just like the Tyler Creator.
Oh, because they had the bobs.
concert.
Yeah.
Oh,
so Tyler Creator was performing that day.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's what I'm saying. It's like a random thing, but it's crazy. But like, it's a testament to like the music as well. Because that tune, like I think that's what we're gonna drop next. Like, I love that tune. That tune is a vibe.
But the guy
It's got the Brazilian funk type vibe on there.
Yeah.
So I just remember like this is the second time I've heard that I've got that reaction. There was a time we was in Miami on a yacht. And we just like run that tune quickly, like run it. Everyone, girls are going crazy. Everyone's just like, I'm like, they don't even know this song.
That shows you that tune.
Yeah, they don't know this. It's not out.
Yeah.
But how they vibing, like it's like,
there's something about that tune.
And then now with this, it's like, yo, they don't know that tune. They just jump to the video.
That needs to drop ASAP.
Hopefully June, hopefully late June.
Looking forward to that. So as we bring things to a close, what's the name? Is there a name for the overall? Oh, you say you're just dropping singles for now?
Yeah, it's the singles for now.
Singles
we haven't
kind
of put together, but I feel we will make it a project because we've got so many songs. And
You have to, bro. You have to.
They're all vibes.
You have to, man. But no, I appreciate you. I'm glad that we could get this done.
Yeah.
Make sure that. See, I'm a man of see.
Yeah. Come on.
All right,
come
I'm not
on.
gonna say too much.
Made it happen.
Made it happen, bro. But that's what it's about. You understand?
Come on.
But no, just big you up everything that you're doing, man. It's good that you're continuous in this, bro. You've been doing this for a long time now, bro. And with the consistency and all of that, bro.
Oh man, big up the team as well. You get me, everyone working with, man. You get me? And shout out the legendary Eric Myers for all the videos. All these videos you've been seeing me in
Eric
Dubai,
Myers,
DR, like I could never do it without, man. Do you get me? Like even like all the ones I did when I got signed to the label, that was still Eric. Never switched up.
Big up Eric,
big up Eric, man.
Yeah, man. Teamwork makes the dream work, man. See, shows you're a good guy, man. You have to shout at the team, bro. It's not a solo endeavor.
You already know.
But yeah, man. Ayo Beatz has been in the building. If you don't know, get to know. Make sure you look up the back catalogue, the music, the production credits, everything. The raps, the works, you understand everything that's going on. So big up yourself, man.
Yeah, man.
Let's Talk podcast, Ayo Beatz.
Big up you, man, as well, man, for having me on the show, man.
Come on, bro. Don't say a word, man.
Come on, the first podcast, you know.
Yeah.
Come on.
Many more to come, bro. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself, man. Star Hustler, man.
Easy enough. Love. Yes.